Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I'm just going to be doing a doodle and chatting. So grab your sketchbooks, let's hang out, grab some supplies. Today I'm going to be drawing a dog. I'm going to do a German Shepherd. I'm in my planner. This is a Midori Hibino. This is a Pentel brush pen. This is a Traveler's pencil board that's seen better days. I will link all the supplies I'm using in the description box. So let's hang out while I chat. So because this is a leap year, there's a leap day in our leap year. There's 366 days. Half of that, 183. That falls on July 1st. So the exact half of the year is July 1st. And I think we should have a little chat about that, because July 1st is coming up. You know, it's kind of in a week. And yes, so that's important. If you made plans, goals, resolutions for the year, you had things you were doing, things you had plans on, are you halfway, just about halfway into it? So these are the questions I ask myself, and I figure if I'm asking myself that, maybe other folks would be okay with a reminder or be interested in me talking about it, because these are the things that are in my brain. So welcome to my brain. And I'm currently asking myself, am I halfway through with my goals and all the things I set out that I wanted to do this year? And the answer is no. Oh, what a long year this past week has been. 2024 has been a lot. And I laugh because it's just a healthier way to process. It's been a lot. It's continuing to be a lot. It's not showing any signs of slowing. Again, we're not even halfway through, and it feels like 2024 has been 10 years long. And not all years feel that way. And sometimes it's collective. 2020, the pandemic comes to mind, and sometimes it's personal, and people go through things that are just, for them or their family or whatever's, and that's where I'm at. So I am not halfway into my goals. I am not a quarter into my goals. I am really, really behind on the things I wanted to do this year. Now, understanding priorities and the other things that I have chosen to do over my art stuff, I am making the correct priority lists here. I'm doing things in the correct order. I can say like family health issues, but I won't get into it because it's just real personal stuff. Not just me, but like my family. So it's, me, my husband, and our 3 kids. So it's been a lot, and like that stuff has to come first over, art things and other things I want to do. But that has put me really far behind, and I have to readjust and reevaluate the things I want to do versus the things I can do. Again, like some of this is fantasy me and some of this is reality me, and then some of it is just this year we've been having. So I'm not sure. And then the other thing is like trying to realistically look ahead a little bit with some of this stuff and see, well, if it shows no signs of slowing, how realistically am I going to be able to get anything done this year? And how do I reset some stuff and make it more realistic so I don't feel like I failed in some of my goals or that sorry, my throat is just bugging me today. I apologize. So it just doesn't feel like this whole year was kind of creatively, I won't say a waste, but creatively I just didn't meet the things I wanted to meet with my goals. So I need to reset and reevaluate that and relook at that and maybe draw up a different type of timeline with a different type of end result because I'm not sure what the rest of this year is going to look like for stuff. And some weeks, some weeks just getting out a video has been really, really difficult. And so I really appreciate you just following along and hanging out with me. And I will always try to put up a video unless it's, you know, a legitimate emergency. But there's just things I wanted to do. I wanted to do a book this year. I am not halfway through with illustrating a book. That's not where I'm at. So I need to reevaluate that. And if I need to like sit down with myself and a calendar and probably my husband and really look at what things are going to look like for us and see, should I set that goal aside and put that on next year without knowing how crazy next year could be. And that's the risk you run into when you put things off, like, oh, this year is not a good year, I'll do it next year. And then next year ends up being twice as busy for a completely different reason no one could predict. Or do I change it up and say, instead of publishing a book, I do like a zine or a little booklet with just little pieces of what I could get finished for my idea on like Etsy or something, on my Etsy shop. And I am terrible with my Etsy shop. I don't put things on it. I don't promote it. I just, like, I know I'm supposed to be making money. like I know that's a thing. I know that's a thing with artists. Like, put your art out there, make some money. Like, I know I'm supposed to be doing that. And logical me goes, yeah, we'll do that. That sounds fine. And then I go, but I don't want to. I don't want my channel to be about me pushing, selling stuff. So I don't. So my Etsy shop never has anything on it. I could probably throw some stuff on it. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, I mean well, and if you want some of my art, I feel really bad because I don't ever sell any of it. I don't even know if, like, right now is a good time for listing art, or, like, 2020 was a bad year for art just because everybody was out of work, and you can't expect people to buy art when the world's on fire. Then people are struggling. But I can't even tell you how bad I am at promotion and talking about my stuff. I'm just not interested. That's like not the portion of art I'm interested in. I'm really, really interested in just the creation and trying to learn how to do things I've never done before. Like, that's my jam. That's my priority. So with the book thing, with the half-year thing, I think I'll be fine. Like, I set a book reading goal, and I think that's fine. I wanted to do one creative book a month. I may not hit that, but that's okay. I'll still probably hit the 50 books because waiting rooms and doctors' offices are the perfect place to read. It's a fact. So I'm not too worried about that. But the book is the main thing. I think, okay, we have search and rescue planes, and it sounds like one is coming my direction. If it gets louder, I'll pause the camera. Again, I record on Saturdays, so there's a lot more people out and about, and people are doing stuff, which is awesome because the weather is finally, the weather is in the right direction. The other thing with trying to get stuff done is, and I'll mention this again when I go to do an updated video about my planner and how the bullet system I've created is working for me and stuff. We have very limited months where it's not pouring rain where I live. So June to September are the best months for getting anything outdoor done. And if I don't get anything outdoor done in June or September, I kind of have to wait till the next year. So we have been trying to get more outdoor things done I clipped my nails off. We were building fences. It's a lot. They look really cool. It's a lot of work though. So between all of that and trying to keep my priorities, yeah, the book's not going. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do, and kind of talking out loud and spitballing ideas is kind of how I process some stuff. So thank you for hanging out and listening to me while I spitball and discuss my trials and tribulations of just life and living and doing my thing. I need to figure out what to do. The plans. What are the plans? What realistically can get done in this second half of the year? And how I allocate my time for that. And figure out what I want to do. And if realistically I have time for that. And kind of with that in mind, slowly start looking towards 2025 and figuring out what that's going to look like for me, for my family, for all the things we want to do and get done in our lives. We also homeschool our 3 kids, so, I put together curriculums and things of that nature. Everything is just like time. So when I set up a priority thing in my mind of what has to get done first, second, and third, the book's always been last, unfortunately. But it's had to be last. So, and if you're new to my channel, you're like, you're doing a book? I was, in my mind. Reality, though. And some days it's really difficult just to get a doodle in my planner. So some days it's like a little 20-minute doodle as I'm rushing out the door, and that's got to be it. So if you want to see all my doodles, I can do like a little short when it's halfway through the year, like a little YouTube short where I just flip through. I'll do a planner tour at the end of the year so you can see the whole thing, and I can sort of discuss some of the supplies. When I have the least amount of time, I do pen and ink just because it's quicker. When I'm really bored, I'll do a different medium. This is like Conté Paris. And then when I have time, I will do colored pencil. So it just really varies on what my day looks like and what I have time to do. And where I'm at with that. So sometimes drawing something, because I've drawn a lot of dogs over the years. Sometimes this is just like a comfort sketch. Like I know what these guys look like. Our dog is part German Shepherd. So it's just kind of having some things that you fall back on that you really love to draw when you're extra stressed. When you're extra stressed and you're feeling the pressure of half the year being almost over, and you're trying to calculate what next steps should be and what they should look like. And I really am trying to figure that out. I don't know what the best solution is for me. I would like to do drawing challenges back again in 2025. I would like to go through and use up all the sketchbooks I own, if that's possible, in 2025. Really explore old mediums, new mediums, everything I own, and kind of toggle through that a little bit. I like polka dots. It's such a great texture for things. Anyway, that was my initial thought process for 2025, was drawing challenges, hanging out, tips and tricks with those, just exploring different papers and just using up what I have, because I really haven't purchased sketchbooks in a couple years. And since they are my weakness, I would really like to do that. Oh, my cats know how to open the doors. I'm like, I'm home alone. Why are my doors opening? Okay. Only slightly creepy. They don't mean to be scary. Sometimes my cats scare me. So that was my initial thought for 2025 is let's do some fun drawing challenges. Let's use up all the sketchbooks I have, and that is the best excuse to buy new sketchbooks. I don't have any. Let's go through that roll of paper I own. Let's really use and go through all the surfaces. I haven't been doing that this year. I've been in my planner and then using the roll for making cards for people, which isn't always easy when life's busy, and trying to get started on the book. And the book I was just using the paper from my roll because I really like that paper. It's a little thin, the Strathmore Mixed Media 500, but it's 100% cotton, so it's nice. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just gonna have to shrink it because I can't do an entire book in half a year, and again, we're not sure what the rest of this year is gonna even look like with stuff going on with the family. So, man, how is your year going? How is your 2024? What's going on with you? How is your art going? How are your goals going? Did you make goals? Were you just like relaxed and just like, nope, not doing that, not putting added pressure on myself? Because if you're one of those, teach me your secrets. Teach me the ways. I also want to be Zen and be like that when I grow up. Because I'm not. Alright, he kind of looks like a German Shepherd. I'm kind of getting that, the German Shepherd look. I don't know, he's a cute baby. Oh, I love big dogs. Okay. Yeah, so this is my German Shepherd. And I'm done. So yeah, did I come to a resolution? No, not really. I just need to be realistic with myself, and with all the other pressures and stresses and things going on, I have to figure out how to get some of the personal things I want done. Even when they're low on the priority list, I try and think about a way to do that that's still fun and engaging and accomplishing for myself with everything going on. And I haven't figured out how to do that. There are still only 24 hours in the day, and I keep thinking, you know, we have the technology. Maybe we can change that up a little bit. Give me a couple extra hours for stuff. It'd be nice. It'd be lovely. Alright. Quick doodle puppy. That's what we did. Just a real quick doodle. So I'm going to edit this video, put it together, upload it, and move on to all the other things. I'm sorry if this video is a downer. I don't mean it to be. I'm just trying to be realistic and honest. And if I'm realistic and honest about what's going on with me, maybe you'll understand that you're not alone with some of your stuff too. Like sometimes there's just stuff we cannot predict, and you know, sometimes our plans have plans for us and they don't let us know to the last minute when everything goes crazy. So that's where we're at. Life. Alright. Kind of stipple. Kind of doodle. These Pentel brush pens are fun. I've been able to pull him apart and put more ink in him. I pulled the filter out, this little black thing, the tweezers, and I poured ink into him because it was all empty. I wanted to see if it would work, and it works, so we're good. We just keep going. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week. I hope you figure out how to chunk some of your goals into smaller bits to make it more manageable for you. I think that that's definitely something I need to be doing. And I need to figure out how to break my big goal into such tiny, tiny pieces that I don't realize that I'm accomplishing the big goal at this point. and just see where I am in December and check back in with that and see if I actually got a couple things done. I'm really hoping I do, but we never know. We never know what the rest of the year is going to look like. So I hope the first half of your year has been absolutely wonderful. And if it hasn't been wonderful, I'm so glad it's over for you. I want the best for you, and I want you to be able to create and have fun and draw and hang out with me, because I enjoy doing that with you. So thanks for doing it again this week. And I will talk to you later. Bye.